here in the grand final waiting for these guys. And is that... Hang on, I might have the game loaded up and ready for me in just a moment.
I have the server and the password, and I'm now connecting to it.
Brilliantly. I just want to give some quick shout-outs here to some of the people who were really helpful. Again, Simon Westling, the Swedish blacksmith artist who made the trophy. Big thanks to him. And then I just want to thank as well Dennis Felix, aka Inferno. This is one of the donators, and more that I'm going to list. Thomas Hermansson, Oscar Lundström. Don't ever get an English guy to pronounce Swedish names, by the way. But that's Lakerman, by the way, and massive thanks to Lakerman because he provided so much of the prize pool here. Michael Nyberg, Christian Hennen, Kalle Halden, Frederick Spa, and Daniel Dabocz. I think that's a Czech name actually. Daniel Dabocz, I think. So big thanks to all the donators and the people contributing to this tournament, man, because it's meant absolutely a lot, and the Swedish players have got a lot to fight over right now. As well as just pride. I'm not even sure that Spartian Talks cares so much about money right now. It's about being able to win. I see we actually have got a server.
We are in a server.
I'm just hoping that I've got the password to match that server.
Yeah, it's the same one.
Okay, got it. Well, do we have any map picks that have started already?
Yeah, with Sparty picking Cure right after that, and I'm guessing Toxic will pick Blood Run. So, how's this gonna go? Is it gonna be a one-map advantage for Tox?
No, it's straight best of 7 we're going here.
Straight best of 7?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I mean, really, the way I think about it is that, you know, Sparty had to really grind through the loser's bracket. He's played so many more games. And Tox, well, he's not getting the map advantage because, you know, he won't be so tired and exhausted from the games. And that's really, I think, how the calculation went down between them. And, you know, players are fine with it, and everything's cool with it, so... You know, I honestly think it's a good way to go about it, because map advantages, I find can be a slightly anticlimactic sometimes. Alright, what's the follow-up on the map, sorry?
Cure, Blood Run, Campgrounds, Furious Height,
Campgrounds is
Sinister.
I'm looking forward to a DM6 third map, to be honest. I think that'll be very interesting. Man, can you write this down? Because I would, but I've got nothing here. I'm going to write it down with sandwiches and sauce or something.
I wrote it down in the Quake Live console.
Awesome. And guys, once again, everyone on the stream tuning in, thank you so much. We've got over 2,000 people watching here as we are in the finals. And it looks like the DM13 there picked by Tox. I think that's towards the end of the list. And, well, we are soon to discover who is going to be the top Swedish dueler. And Tox, as we can see in warm-up at the moment, raring to go. They're warming up on Airwalk, not a map you're going to be seeing here through the series. But only one slow map in the pool. Lots of slow ones. And do you like the fact that there's slow maps in the pool? Does it feel weird having a map pool where you don't really have Hectic or Airwalk or whatever? I'm kind of getting used to it.
Toxicity.
Yeah, but the only toxicity. Like usually there's a couple of them. I mean, at one point I felt like it really was, those were the kind of maps that sort of stood out for Quake. And now it seems to be you know, a lot more slow-paced stuff. No T4 or anything like that either.
I don't like the fact that Lost World are in the pool.
Yeah, but for some reason you just like Lost World. I think it's a fantastic map, and I'm surprised that we've only seen it once or maybe twice this tournament today.
I'm not.
No, maybe we missed it because there's a couple of games that we didn't get to see, but still. It looks like they're going to be cool voting over to Cure right now so that we can start this off soon. And guys, I have tweeted, by the way, I believe on Twitter and messages on Facebook. Do give us the shares and the retweets. Let's get as many people watching this as possible and make this just a fantastic finals. We really would like to get this going, get this tournament done for next year. And we've learned a lot running this tournament and making things work, and we can only improve on everything that's happened, and I really think we can make it even bigger if we put this together again. And do you want to tell the players that we're ready as soon as they are?
Yep.
Man, I'm itching to go. This is getting very close. Sparty's readied up. Waiting now on Tox, and this is it, guys. We are getting into the grand finals here between Tox and Sparty for the Swedish Championships of Quake Live. Right off the beginning, I am going to be starting on Tox here. He's going to be getting the lightning gun straight away. Let's see what he's going to be doing with this. Now, he doesn't want to make those aggressive moves like we saw from Puri and Faz earlier. Rendezvous at the yellow. Is Sparty going to be turning up for this? He does, but barely any damage exchanged at the moment. He's just going straight up the bounce pad.
Yeah, he got a lot of damage in there. He got 100 damage.
Oh, the rockets though.
I like the frag. That's not usually what Tox does. Catching Sparty, a little bit of guard in there. But managed to collect the red, and hopefully now he'll get the rail and position himself for the mega. Where will Sparty be though?
Pretty much no one goes up the bounce pad those in those situations.
Well, Sparty didn't have the LG, so it's a very good move. Unless Sparty was going to connect absolutely.
Even with rockets and stuff though, it's dangerous. Here, down at the water, Tox is going to be able to pick up a second kill. Lightning gun looking good as you'd expect. Yeah, Sparty though has been doing some good damage. Is he going to try and barrel in for this red? Oh, he's got a half decent rocket over there. Tox getting pretty weak. He surely won't be able to push out for this. He misses the rail, and that's going to be the sign for Sparty to go and get the red himself.
Tox will be relegated to that yellow. Just dodging that rocket from Sparty. Mega 5 seconds. Can he deny Sparty the LG? No, he can't. He doesn't even do any damage.
Yeah, let's see if Sparty's going to make a move onto Mega. If he jump down, he's thinking about it. But he knows that Tox going to be covering that angle.
Yeah, Sparty jumping down carefully. In the big LG fight.
Wow, Sparty's doing really well in this. He even gets the kill. He's on the board right now. He's going to go over to red. Let's see if he can pick up that mega as well. Tox wanting to go through a teleport, he's narrowly dodging all of these missiles. I almost took a dive there, Tox did.
Well, Sparty, he got his first frag on the board because he managed to out LG Tox. And Tox coming back really fast, showing Sparty that won't happen again.
He's like, oh, Tox are going the wrong way through there. Two amazing rockets there. A little bit of lightning gun. The rail though from Tox is just out of this world, but there we go. Tied game. And Sparty doesn't want to let that lead get into Tox's hand for too long. And remember, we're going to be going to Blood Run next. Sparty wants to win this map. He doesn't want to be running at a deficit here in this series.
If he doesn't win, imagine he loses these two maps. I mean, Blood Run is pretty much a sure loss for Sparty. Yeah. He definitely needs his maps to go in his way.
Oh wow, Tox dropping down, and well, to his own death. He's going to be going backwards and back down to 1. Sparty needing some health.
Let's forget, the first two maps for Sparty are not the most comfortable maps in the world for Tox either.
No, that's very true. So it would be, it would also be a big upset. Well, and a big bonus for Tox if he wins this one, but it goes either way in the first couple of maps each for these guys. Let's see what happens over at red. Oh, Tox is going to make a move towards it, but it does a decent amount of damage. Oh, Sparty narrowly surviving that. There's a 25 health bubble. Kind of safe at this point. And Sparty, actually, he should be able to convert this one 4-1. However, he's getting weaker and weaker. He won't be able to hunt for these conversion kills so easily anymore. Unless now Tox decides to get in his way.
That's already he has a 3-other weapon. He wants to push in for a frag. You know this Sparty's right. He didn't know that was behind him, that's for sure.
Oh, no.
My, but does it
what
even
a way to get back on your feet and roll that off your chest. 150 health to 100 armor. And Sparty though does get onto the yellow though. It's not going to protect him for too long.
Let's see if Tox can defend the weapons. He wants to defend the lightning gun and the railgun from Sparty, and that's what he's doing right now. As long as he prevents Sparty from taking those, but he also has to focus on the items, and he just let go of the red armor. And Sparty is probably now trying to get the rail as well.
And Tox not really covering that angle. Oh, he covers this angle instead. I thought he was going to go over the top, but he knew exactly what Sparty was up to.
And he knows that, okay, he's here, I can go and get the yellow, but he needs to be really, really fast onto the red because it's going to be up right now. Can Tox get a frag shortly?
He will. Sparty does do decent damage at the end. He is going to maintain the lead, but for how much longer? Sparty just moving forward into him. Tox still has that lightning gun.
Oh, Tox dropping down there. That was really, really risky.
It works.
Of course it works with his LG accuracy. Everything will work.
Yeah, so I mean we're at the halfway point and we're just completely tied up over here. And Sparty needs to, well, he actually just gets the Mega. His knees are going now. And he will be able to get yellow as well, and then suddenly Sparty is slightly ahead of Tox in terms of resources.
And Tox not really connecting with any rails now. There goes Sparty. Sparty just got control for himself. It's up to Tox to win his way back into it.
I'm expecting to see some kind of monster amount of damage soon, but I'm going to watch it from Sparty's point of view now, because he's got so much to work with. Mega health is going to be up. And see how will he think about approaching Tox. Is he going to follow through the teleporter? Oh no, Tox, he sneaks actually down towards the Mega, and Sparty didn't expect it at all, almost the most obvious route. But they're really having a battle of the minds at the moment. Sparty's still escaping, having 200 armor. I mean, he's going to be happy, but he wants to make a move onto that Mega to pretty much make himself fully loaded. Well, he just doesn't know when.
It's a very interesting point in the game, because both players are sharing the control. And the next frag could decide a lot of things. Sparty is going to get that red, but he's not stuck at all, and Tox knows with that little bit of damage, he can try challenging the Mega.
Where is Tox gone?
He's at the rail problem. Trying to get an angle. Sparty doesn't see him around.
Sparty's adamant that he's at an area.
What a great rail.
Sparty didn't actually fall onto Mega.
And the rocket right after. Tox can go and get himself the oh wow.
It's a tiny bit less LG, and maybe some Tox would have fallen down in the gap and hit the lightning gun spawn. Well, this is tight. These guys haven't managed to get a kill now for almost 2.5 minutes. Oh. Nice railings there from Sparty.
Yeah, that rail will give him the slight advantage going to the next fight. But that advantage is pretty much nil. Oh, but the LG from Tox.
Wow.
That was completely...
That was crazy, man.
Yeah.
Sparty's got virtually nothing left in the tank. There's a 50 health bubble, half expecting the Tox to appear around the corner any second now. There's the yellow as well. Okay, so Sparty's found some resources, but now he's on the back foot. I'm going to switch back over to Tox's point of view, and he has loads.
He has the control right now, and it seems likely that he can push in and make the next frag for himself as soon as he picks up his red armor. He is a Toxinator now. He's going to be chasing for Sparty.
Well, it's up to Sparty to send the upsets his way now. They've kind of been trading them this map. How much health does Sparty have?
Is on 77 and 65 armor.
That's not a great deal. He's actually sticking around as well, trying to get some rocket damage.
12 health. This should be a frag for Tox.
Oh, a little bit of LG, but Tox misses the rail. Sparty, he comes back for more, and he is going to die because of that.
Now 2 minutes to go, and Tox still has absolutely everything going on his way. And this is not where Sparty should be. It's going to be another easy frag for Tox.
Yeah. Easy pickings there once again for Tox. And Sparty's running out of time. He is looking like he might go down. And Matt, before he even goes towards that ever so hated blood run, well at least for Sparty. There we go, 2 rows back to back. Tox looking good here. Got this map firmly in control and at the right time as well. We've got the drop down. Tox, he just wants to bring this game completely out of contention.
And it seems like he could just do it. And from when they were contesting control, wow, Sparty is not happy at all. They were contesting control for a good 2 or 3 minutes, and Tox seemed to be the more composed one of the two, always making better decisions, not really pushing into many risky situations.
And he's just firm, just playing so firmly. Tox isn't really branching out and making crazy risks. He's being pretty solid with the timings. I just feel like if Sparty gives him an angle, then it's to his own risk. And I think, well, Sparty effectively already called the GG. And, well, that means that Sparty's going to be going down 1 map. And next we're going to go over to Blood Run, which, if you've been listening closely, this is a map that's not favouring Sparty whatsoever. Well, which makes it all the more interesting if Sparty can create some kind of upset there. GG's cooled. And we're going to make her move over in just a second. And what do you think, Bruno, are the chances of us seeing an upset on Blood Run?
Negative 5%.
I like those odds. Tox though, he's got the 1-0 still. A load of maps to go, guys. Remember, it is a best of 7 here in the grand finals. And we have got, obviously, a guaranteed 3 more maps. But Sparty, he needs to get some wins. I'm sure he can afford to lose this map. Sure, he can afford to lose the next. But, you know, after that, he's really got to be thinking, okay, how the hell am I actually getting myself in this series now? This is starting to get a little bit out of hand.
Yeah.
And,
because if he loses this map, he'll be 2 maps down, where it's seriously going to be really hard, because he'll have to win one of Tox's map, and that could be either Campgrounds or, I don't know, T7. I think actually T7 will be a good map. I think that was Tox's pick, but it could be a good map for Sparty.
I think Tox has only dropped 1 map this entire tournament. And I don't even mean just today. I mean throughout round 1, 2, 3, getting towards the top 8. He only dropped 1 map, and that was to Faz, and that was in the winner bracket finals.
Which map was it? Was it Cure?
It was it not Sinister or something?
I think it was Sinister.
And, well, Sparty, he's going to have to find the energy for it. And, you know, he's already had a lot of games going on today. Let's hope that he can keep it together. Again, I had the message earlier. You know, he will not settle for anything but first place in this tournament. Let's see if he can do something here on this Blood Run. Let's get started. I'm going to follow Sparty off the beginning. I want to see what he's going to do. There, Tox is going to see pretty much exactly when Sparty's going to
be fast. Okay, Tox doesn't go for the plasma at the red. I mean, obviously they won't, because that's always the risk, and Tox likes to play really, really safe. So Sparty needs to be covering the weapons.
And he's pretty much going to get them very early on. Looking for a rail shot there, can't quite hit it. And I think, yeah, lower yellow first, and then he's got plenty of time to set himself up for these next big items.
Thing is, he's not doing damage to Tox, so it means Tox is probably on 150 armor at this point. Can you find him there? Oh, this is a big risk for Sparty. He now realizes, okay, might have missed out on a Mega. Nope.
No, he's got it,
Tox,
and it's just Tox raining down grenades. Oh, he just hit the rail, but just before Sparty picks up Mega Health. Sparty realizing, okay, no, it's this yellow that's going to be spawning next. Let's go for that one.
Tox still
somewhere
doing damage.
Along there, a rail was landed. I don't know where precisely.
And look at how composed Tox is. He knows that if Sparty wants a frag, he needs to go versus Tox's defensive aim. Can Sparty do it now? Not yet.
Tox is almost too composed though, because he had his back turned when Sparty entered the room then.
Thing is, he still did more damage than Sparty there. Oh, and now, just like that, he gets an item, because he timed that yellow, and now he can actually get the frag.
Sparty is going to come around the corner looking for a rail shot. And I like the little double back we got from Sparty. Oh, LG damage almost knocking Tox off the top. Pretty decently done there by Sparty. Let's see if we can challenge for yellow armor. He might even want to get rid of that 50 health bubble. How much health does Tox have?
He's on 100, 150. He has a lot to work with.
Yeah. Sparty significantly less, but he's doing alright at the moment. 2 minutes in, and, well, he hasn't dropped a frag. And once again, if you're unsure about this kind of matchups, this is a map that is basically, you know, the kryptonite for Sparty. If he wins this, it would be absolutely massive here. But right now, he's holding on to it. And he's holding on to the game, not onto any kind of lead or anything. Tox coming up at the top. Sparty trying to stick around for a little bit to do some damage, but he's going to have to forfeit lower yellow.
He might get the red down. Yep, there it is.
Sketchy plasma jumps up, but he makes it.
Back 100. That's very, very risky from Sparty. And he's going to drop a frag now. But he's going to do a lot of damage as well. And this might allow him to maybe charge in at the next major item.
Let's see if
unless he comes right in here. Yeah, now he's going to his usual plan in Blood Run. Oh my god. Which is, I'm gonna give up frags to try and then challenge later on. But if he keeps doing this, he'll just end up doing what he did versus Fast.
Exactly. Oh, Sparty holding the position there by the rockets. Well read there by Tox. And we've got to move down south here from Tox. Mega's up in a second. He is going to get the kill there before the blue bubble spawns.
This is where the point where Spartan realized, okay, I've lost 3 frags trying to get back in the lead. I didn't do it. He just got a rat, so play safe with this.
Yeah.
There we go. Another rail.
Got anything else over here? Oh, he's going to miss the next one, and Tox almost getting the kill, but he is so weak right now. These grenades, are they going to hit anything? He's just double checking. Anyway, and for the first time, Tox actually looking slightly uncomfortable.
Good rail by Sparty. Gets the Mega. But he's only on starting stack, and this is not the frag that he could win unless he connects to absolutely everything.
No, he did a ton of damage right there. And Tox is just finding any kind of resources now are going to help him. I want to switch over to Sparty quickly. He's just hiding up at top yellow. I mean, he got the spawn for it, but right now he's not pushing in for big items. I don't think he got timing on red just then.
Nope. Trying to attack at the Mega again, this is very risky. But it's one of the things, if it works, you'll get some control over this and some momentum. But I'm glad he actually moved away. He's taking this very, very cautiously. Good damage.
Nice bit of LG damage at the beginning, but I still don't think he's got enough health to deal with this. He might have just won himself that red.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good victory there for Sparty.
I don't think he saw Tox there.
We are meeting up in the top area, but Sparty loses so much health. The rail would have clutched it and got himself a kill, but he couldn't make it happen. There's the machine gun damage coming out. Is Sparty going to make a play onto red? Sorry, I don't even know if he's got the weapons to get himself that easily. Oh my, the rail from Tox. Although it is Sparty getting another one. He can't hit it on the way to red, but he picks up the one afterwards. And he is on the board, so that will be a relief for him. One rail, and he gets the next one afterwards. Sparty playing with fire. Oh my gosh!
Oh my god, another one?
He can't hit the follow-up this time round. Tox re-extends that lead to something a little safer. And let's have a look how hard is Tox hitting. Just over 40% LG. As one expects from the likes of Tox. Well, Sparty should have the Mega. It's a rail for a rail.
Is he going to wait for Tox? Yeah, this could be a very good trap from Sparty, but Tox completely expecting it.
Wow. Yeah.
Very, very good read from Tox.
He
pretty much expects everything from anyone.
Yeah, and Sparty trying to do different things and stuff. Tox just seems to know it all. Look at that. And this time maybe not so much. He's expecting Sparty to come from one of these angles and actually let Sparty get hold of that red armor. And I think in the next minute and a half, Sparty's got to get a kill. Here it is. This could be a chance. He does manage to hit a rocket. 84 health. There's a rail at the end. And Tox might be playing very carefully now. I'm going to go switch back over to Sparty. He needs to get this next red armor.
There it is. He can get the frag if he shoots the rail onto Tox.
Can he find Tox though? That's the first question.
He's going to find it now. Nope, no Tox there. But the plasma would just take the weapon respawn time is 5 seconds, so Tox had been in that room for 5 seconds ago.
This is the point where Sparty is kind of not in the lead, and he's chasing someone towards the end of Blood Run. And this is the third time today that we see this uncomfortable position from Sparty.
And this is like the most comfortable position for Toxic. This is what he likes to do. He likes people to be chasing him because he has so much aim. He can just stay in the same spot, just LGing people to death.
And yeah, Sparty's just going to find it really uncomfortable. I think he's going to have to make some more rocket jumps, things like that, if he wants to get even close to Tox.
Sparty rarely uses the rockets on Blood Run.
Ooh.
It's usually the weapon he has less damage with. Every time I see him play Blood Run. And there isn't really much space in these little corridors for any other weapons besides rocket launcher.
I mean, it's good for zoning people out. Get those grenades out as well. Sparty not hitting his rail shots. Trying to get a read on Tox. Is he going to be choosing the right direction? Grenades in his way. And Tox escaping somewhere.
He's just spamming grenades all over the place.
And red armor's up. But Tox is...
Oh, there he is.
He went through the teleporter just then. He might be running into his maker.
One rail will kill Tox. Spike doesn't mind it though. Ooh.
Really, really close. Sparty though, he is very weak after making that jump up. No 25 health bubble. He can't even chase properly. He's going to hope to just get onto this mega.
Where's
Manages to
Tox?
sneak his way eventually.
Tox is in the lower yellow. And again, Sparty just cannot get the kill.
1 minute warning.
This is way too familiar for us, man. We've got the red up Sparty. He's just got to go for something. Just chase directly. See, he tries to do these double backs, but Tox doesn't even seem phased by any of that. I think Sparty, his control is nice on this map, but he just doesn't really know how to chase too well here. I think that's what really is hurting him.
No, and Tox keeps just walking around the map.
Oh, he walks towards Sparty then. He's going to switch his direction up and leave that teleporter immediately, and Sparty's just
There we go,
gonna
this is
run
a
to
good fight, but now
hit
Sparty doesn't have the rockets.
And Tox is just going to escape in time anyway, but look at the amount of time left. There's nothing. Tox, he managed to get the first map in the bag, and it looks like he is going to be getting the second as well. Oh, this is going to be a little shotgun blast right at the end, but GG's are called here. 2 maps to 0 now in favor of Tox.
Is it surprising though?
Well, you said negative 5% chance or something?
I think he gave himself a little bit more than that.
And, well, this is where it's really got to start. This is where the series has to properly start for Sparty. He didn't get the win on Cure. Now he's got to make a plan of action. Otherwise, he's going to be going out here in the grand finals, and he's going to be experiencing disappointment. We know that he wants to win this, but Tox is now 2 maps away from victory here. We're going to go to campgrounds. Sparty annihilated Faz here on this map. Let's see if he can do something to that extent here versus Tox. And we've got, actually, the game's starting up right now, so let's get ourselves into game here. Map number 3 of the grand finals of the Swedish Championships of Quake Live.
Tox picked this map, but I think he can get surprising here by Sparty. Look at Tox's really fast start, goes to get the rail, might even rocket him to get the yellow as well. Yep, there he is. Just wants to get all of the resources. But he's still on the back foot though.
Yeah. I wonder what's going to happen over at that next red, if Tox will make a challenge for this.
He should, but he's waiting for Sparty. He knows that Sparty could come out of any corner. And there is Sparty. Tox doesn't see him, and this could be the first crack for Sparty.
Oh, Plasma, 9 health left here. Sparty even getting the machine gun out. Any kind of extra damage. I mean, he might have even got him a kill if he could land anything. And now Sparty looking decent. Let's see, we might have a take 2 here at the red armor. Half decent rocket. Is Tox going to drop? There's 1 second to go. And I think he's going to let it slip. There it is, Sparty can take it, but not without paying a lot of his life for it.
Yeah, he's going to need to get the rail in the rocket as well if he wants to keep playing the long range game with Toxic and Toxic. Yeah,
brutal.
That was really
Sparty
good.
does get the first kill though, so that's going to mean a lot to him over here. He can't really go over to yellow. Maybe he could have sought some damage, but he doesn't have the rail. And Tox is down here anyway. Tox wins that red armor and still has health left to spare.
He's gonna find Sparty right out of spawn, but I don't think he can chase in for a kill.
No, Sparty's
He's going to get the rail again.
Mm-hmm.
No, Sparty, as I said, he
Wow.
can surprise Tox in this map.
Alright, he certainly surprised me as well. Let's see if he can get himself onto that red or the Mega. Mega will spawn right now. Oh wow, Tox's LG even taking him down before he could pick it up.
62% LG, are you serious? Okay, finally.
Something more human right now. Not that it's particularly human. He is heading like a beast. No other way to describe it. yellow is up. Tox could actually go over there and get it. He's got time until that red and mega spawn. Sparty needs to get himself back in the map.
He's going to probably be waiting at the mega, and Tox has made the timing mistake. He's going to allow Sparty to get this mega health. There it is. Sparty could take this opportunity to get himself a railgun. He will definitely need it to get back into the game now, because Tox wants to play that long range game.
So Sparty turning up here for red. He does actually get there. He can pick it up in a second. Trying to move forward, not be too predictable on the dodge.
My goodness.
Wow, he even gets the LG, suddenly hits the sweet spot. Tied game we have. We've still got a couple of seconds until this mega spawns, but Sparty, he's actually going to take the lead, in fact. This is what he needed to do. And now, on to yellow. He's got to be quick going over to red, otherwise he's going to lose out on this. Oh no, 15 health. He's got to forfeit this. Oh, he gets the rail shot, 5-3. He is keeping this going at the moment. I thought that was massively risky. But look at this, he's not even far away from extending his lead a tiny bit further.
I think a rail would kill him right now. Finally gets above that railable threshold. Should be mega. Down to red now. And Tox still on 15 health. Just looking for an angle.
I'm going to actually switch over to Tox. I want to see what he can do. Yeah, he's got very, very little. Sparty, he can move through his choke point if he wants. Tox, yeah, losing the vast majority of his stack just by cratering then. And Tox is hoping that maybe he can get this mega to just give him an insta boost up to a starting stack, but no hope. No
Tox right now, he would kill himself, but the thing is, he would lose out on the weapons he has, and that's what's really important in the M6. It's getting the weapons, it's really, really hard.
Impressive.
Sorrel, that 25 health level looking very tasty. And then instead, Sparty's going to made it out, and it's well read by Tox.
And Tox is starting to do the damage. Usually things go completely wrong when he starts doing the damage. He might even get position on the mega right now. He's going to do so. He got the mega. And Sparty just missed out on a huge item. Tox is regaining the control. And Sparty, if he doesn't even attack at the red or does any damage there, he'll have lost control and Tox will become a very reckless force on the map.
While he's trying to do that at the moment, I'm going to switch over to Sparty, see what he's up to. He's actually wasn't too far away from him.
And Tox was completely ready for that.
Oh wow.
I don't even know how Tox could be ready for such a trap. But
And the plasma, man, this is an insane amount of damage. And here we got Mega moving over to red. Tox perpetuating his shot. No, Sparty just gets in front of him, but the plasma not working so well for him. We've had one ball hit. There's a couple more. There's the kill as well. Sparty keeping the dream alive. And now he's just got over 4 minutes to protect his lead here against Tox.
Let's see if he doesn't make timing mistakes this time, because Tox has exact timing on the mega. He might just jump onto it, and in fact he's going to do so to get it, and he gets the frag. So it's just amazing. I mean, he had like 100 health, no armor whatsoever. He knew the timing, and with the aim he has, even on the rocket, just goes in, kills Sparty, and even gets the mega. And he's just, it's a one frag game all of a sudden.
Oh, we've got red armor in a moment. Tox is going to get the rocket to land it. And Sparty, he's going to have to start getting nervous right now, because Tox, he wants to get the third map victory. And there it is, conversion for the lead. What can Tox follow up with?
It's just very, very hard to play versus a Tox like this. Even if he only gets one item timing during 3 minutes, he'll go to that item and he's winning the fight with nothing versus a completely stacked Sparty. It's like Toxic from Quake IV right now.
Yeah, this is absolutely devastating. We've got a yellow armor, Sparty being able to take it, but that's not much of a reward for everything he's been doing here. 3 minutes. I wonder if this is where Tox manages to basically sabotage the game and start snowballing further and further into the lead.
There goes Sparty.
Should be able to get on red, but he's already taken a lot of damage. Here it is, Tox coming for a bit more, 38 health. Nice, oh, Sparty rode off the spawn looking to get the machine gun kill, but Tox only lost about 20 HP.
And the way that Tox moved right after killing Sparty and during the fight was very important, making sure Sparty wouldn't spawn at the LG. And getting also the shards while he was moving, getting the LG for himself, 25, getting the yellow, and back over to the rotation he goes. Might lose out on this mag health, but let's see. Nope, no Sparty here.
And we've got 2 minutes to go. I'm going to have to see what Sparty's doing, because if he loses this map, it's going to put Tox on match point here in the Grand Finals. And he will be then just one map away from being crowned the, the best Quaker, well, the best duel player in all of Sweden. And Sparty going up the bounce pad. I mean, he's got all the weapons he needs, which is great, but he needs more than just that. He's going to need some health. He's going to need some armor. And he's going to need to get a kill. All of this which has got to happen within the next 60 seconds. If not, a bit less. You can tell he's playing it carefully because he knows his next moves matter so much. And red armor's up. Yep, and he knew it was too good to be true. He was hoping that maybe Tox would walk past him and he could try and set up another trap, but it did not work this time round. Unlike some of his other moves today. And he's just going to have to stop playing this quiet game. So, oh, Tox is going to be the one who gets the ambush on him. 9-5 right there. And that is exactly what Tox wanted. If he wants to just push this map out of reach. 10-5. Looking for Sparty off the spawn. And this has just turned into an absolute nightmare for Sparty.
Yep, and that should be the good game for Tox.
Yeah.
And the match point as well.
Exactly, man. One more map win for Tox, he can take down this entire tournament. And it is even going to be going to his map pick, I believe.
No.
Unless
Or is
Sparty
it-
picked Blood Run.
Sparty actually picked this. Oh my goodness, Sparty. Why not pick Sinister?
I don't understand. So they're reversing the map orders then a little bit.
I hope the next map is actually Sinister. Actually, Sinister or Fierce Height should be good for Sparty. But I think Tox is a little bit more composed in Fierce Height, and Sparty would need to win another game before playing that.
That's right, guys. GG, 11-6. Tox is putting himself on match point here in the Grand Finals. And let's just change those things up quickly right here. And man, what a brutal tournament he's had. He's been warmed up for this. He's been ready. And few people have really been able to bring the game to him. Faz managed to take a map off him. Sparty, he still wants to take a map from Tox, and he needs to bring himself closer. This is a best of 7. Sparty now needs to win 4 maps back to back. Talk about setting yourself a mountain to climb, because this is on a new level right now. And people being reminded that it's a best of 7 in chat. There we go. Don't worry, the players know it's fine. And I think they just went to Furious Heights over here. And I've just need to get a restart quickly on my Quake. So if you could hold them on for just a couple of moments, that would be fantastic. And I'll be right over there in just a couple of seconds, guys.
Furious Heights, I don't like this map pick for Sparty. I mean, at least not right now. This should be a good map if he already had won before. Because he can play this map very well when he's completely motivated. Right now, you definitely need something like Sinister, for example.
Yeah, Sinister would work well, but Tox, he's stronger than the new maps than I think people give him credit for. He wants to be all-round, he wants to be solid at the game, and he wants to be the best Swedish dueler, so, he's got to be well prepared on all maps so he doesn't get stopping anywhere.
I think he already is the best Swedish dueler, he's here to prove it.
Well, I don't know, man. If Sparty can win 4 in a row, I think people would have a word about that.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to try and hop on the server right now. I think I've got the information. There we go. Okay, so I mean we can get these started anytime these guys are ready. And this is for the championship here.
I think Sparty requested for a 2-minute break.
Oh really? Just gotta shake himself down, put his hands to his head and just focus right now. I mean, what would you suggest to Sparty? What would be your main advice for him to try and bring this back?
On Furious sides,
Well, in the tournament in general, within the whole best of 7.
just don't let anything get over to you. Whatever mistake he did on the other maps, don't let that drag you down. He cannot think about it right now. He just needs to stay completely focused and composed.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. He's got to be 100% in the zone for this, because Tox can very easily stress you out and make your mistakes look a lot worse than they in fact are. I think as for Tox though, I think he's pretty chilled at the moment. Everything's going exactly the way he planned in his mind before he even started the event. He wanted to take this one down, and I think, you know, he wants to get more recognition as a Quake dueler. People have slated him a little bit as, oh, he's not really adjusted to Quake Live. Sure, he's had his hard times, but right now, you know, he's playing with some of the world's best, including himself. And he's really showing them that he's the boss of them. And, you know, after maybe DreamHack Winter, he may not have got the result that he wanted. Getting to the playoffs, I think that this is going to be something that's definitely going to put a smile on his face, and hopefully something that's going to draw him back to Quake Live for future events, for future online events, and maybe get some lands going. I don't know if there's another QuakeCon or whatever might be around the corner. It would be great to see Tox attending as many events as possible, really. Right, I've got to say the same about Sparty, Faz, or any of the other participants in this tournament. We want to see them more competing. Guys, here we are. This is match point for Tox. It is going to be the 4th map, Furious Heights. Sparty, it's now or never, and I'm going to have to watch Sparty off the beginning to see if he can get something done about this. He's going to have a railgun early on. He's going to need to collect a ton of other weapons to feel a little bit more secure. So we got it. Oh, he is going to be the first to deal some damage. Rocket coming awfully close to his feet.
Oh, some little damage from Tox there. Sparty needs to get out of this fight.
Oh my god. And he wasn't even expecting Tox's LG to do that much damage. He thought he could get back to the 50 health bubble. And Tox just eliminating him so quickly here.
And again, that's the really bad start for Sparty. He just needs to play it slowly. He needs to think about the game and forget what just happened.
Yeah.
It's a very good season for Sparty. He can make this work, actually.
Let's see.
I like what he's doing.
Nice,
I
man.
absolutely love what Sparty just did. He did not commit to that fight. Instead, he went on to steal the red. It showed that he is really focused. But that rocket is not going to help him at all.
Sparty's got to get out of here somehow. Tox is massively stacked. I'm not even sure. There's the chase through there. Sparty dropping down, even seems suicidal. And there he is, just got no health to work with. Tox goes 2-0 up.
Yeah, you can tell Sparty's really trying to think hard about what to do in the fight, and I think Tox will try to speed up the game a little bit, because I don't think Sparty right now is in a good mentality to play a very fast game. He wants to play it slow. He wants to be able to think about the game. He knows it's his last chance, and I think that if Tox speeds up the game, that Sparty's pretty much screwed.
Yeah, let's see. Maybe Tox is really gonna morph into his new mode and try to really push this out of reach. This could go absolutely nuts if Tox really starts feeling the energy in his game. He's going to hit a rail. Has he got anything more to connect to?
Oh my
50
god.
And the LG just dragging him down. Savagery. And where's going to be the next spawn? It looks like Tox concerned about Mega. He's got time to get over to red now. Sparty gets in between him and that item. I think he's going to drop. He manages to pick up the red. Plasma damage, half decent.
Very
Actually,
good.
the rail hurts Tox a lot. Maybe this could be the beginning of something. Still 10 seconds at least on an item.
Yeah, and the 50 won't be up for a couple of seconds at least. Sparty is actually at the 50. He knows where Toxic is. Can he get a major item? Can he get something to play with?
He surely can pick up this red. Can he block off this exit? He should have been
not
able
there.
to hear Tox doing that.
He's
but that's
actually
it.
at the mag and he gets
Wow.
railed. That's the worst case scenario for Sparty right there.
Well, he gets railed and then he picks up the red armor, so he still should have a load of resources to work with. And he's not moved into a rail room where Tox would have actually done a lot of damage to him.
Sparty is very, very scared of what might happen right now. He's walking really, really carefully. And we can see Tox just trying to up all over the map. He wants to fight.
He's very attentive to everywhere, it seems, right now. And he's just checking around by the shotgun in case Sparty's around. Sparty giving the benefit of doubt and just let him take that red armor. Let's see if Sparty plans an attack on Mega. No. And you know what? I think that's cool. I think Sparty's got to play it slowly, and he's got to raise question marks above Tox's head as to what exactly he's up to. And there we are. First sign of Sparty, at least from my point of view, for about 30 seconds or so.
He's going to get the timing on the red. There he goes, he got it.
And this is alright, man. He doesn't need to rush it. 6 minutes to go. It is a long time. Oh, but he's getting caught out. A load of damage there. It's going to be a rail for a rail. Tox looking to maybe finish the job off with another shot.
What an amazing read by Tox.
Oh, one more rail from Sparty. He can get himself on the board. And Mega should go to Sparty right now. And
He's
Tox
actually trying
backing away.
Sparty's actually trying to make a very greedy read, and it worked because I think he also got timing on the red.
If Sparty gets the Mega now, then Tox is not going to have a clue when it spawns. Like, he won't have the foggiest. This could actually be a huge play from Sparty if Tox does indeed fall for that timing delay.
He's going to be up right. Red's going to be up right now. Sparty should definitely fight for this. He can win this fight. He makes Tox go away,
just
but
a little bit too late. 1 health left.
There we
That's
go.
the lightning gun. Sparty is on the board. We have got signs of life here from Sparty. There's yellow armor, and you know that missed the off time on the Mega.
No.
Maybe he didn't need it. Oh, Tox is here anyway. 7 health left, and Tox is just
my
waving
God.
that LG everywhere.
Sparty being so careful throughout all the map, and as soon as Tox appears, he just jumps blindly into the Mega. But Tox, he jumps blindly onto the red as well. He took a lot of damage with Sparty. He's awarded another chance.
Yeah. You know, it's still game on at this point. LG, Sparty pushing Tox out of this room. And this yellow's up, but he's going to have to be careful. If Sparty makes a jump for that yellow, then probably a rail or something is going to land on him.
And Tox right now is in the period that, okay, he doesn't have much health to play with, but he doesn't want to stop playing aggressive.
Oh my, 10 health, and he's in a horrible position right now. The rail though, nothing hitting from Sparty. And now suddenly Tox has actually got a pretty decent amount of resources.
And Sparty still doesn't have the rail to play the long range game. And Tox goes back to his spot, lands a rail, finds another angle.
I think Sparty's going to win this red. But,
Should.
you know, now the clock's going to start taking more of an impact. Sparty, he can move into the rail area, get a yellow if he would like to. Tox being slightly more careful now.
Good move by Sparty. He's going to get the position on the Mega. Hopefully.
Tox just waiting for him to come through there. Sparty looking for LG damage, does not get the pin. But he can back off and pick up a red armor. Resource still heading his way, but there's a real shot. Tox actually sees his chance to push through, and that's going to be a kill. As soon as he saw Sparty struggling on that doorway, he's like, that's it. Got to make a move, because Sparty would not have had enough time to move over to the red armor. And if he did, then he would have just been pushed back against the wall and just exploded everywhere.
Now Sparty is completely against the wall. It's 3 minutes to go. He's 5 frags down. He just needs to connect with absolutely everything. He needs a miracle at this point.
Oh,
and
man.
Tox just
Brutal.
keeps hitting the rails.
Yeah, this is absolute savagery right now, man. Tox seems to have a response for everything. He's not getting the rails this time round. And that rocket, the first one didn't hit. Sparty in trouble. There comes the last little bit of damage. 7-1 now. And under 3 minutes to go. Tox, he wants to shut this down in a 4-0. Get the job done quickly. And my god, man, you've got to say he is strong at the moment.
The Toxinator is back.
Yeah, I mean, none of the other top Swedish duelers have really been able to compete against him. 1 map to drop through all tournament. You know, I thought that Tox was coming into this tournament one of the favourites, but not quite this heavy-handedly.
Yeah.
And Sparty, he had a massively difficult game against Faz, a really exciting one in the lower bracket finals. And it's like both of them had their shot at winning against Tox, and neither of them could get a series underway. Let's have a look. We got 2 minutes to go. Sparty, have you got anything to show for yourself here at the end of the map number 4? And Tox, I don't think, seems so concerned about picking up frags anymore. He looks to be playing more defensively. Earlier on, he seemed to not be happy with the amount of frag differences there were. And we got a rail there from Sparty. We've got a drop down. Tox is pretty damn weak, but he keeps on dishing out the damage no matter what happens. There it is, Sparty pushing through. Oh wow, and it's even a kill to Tox regardless. Oh man. And let's go to Sparty. We're going to go to him anyway. He's going to get himself a second kill. Let's see if he can, you know, string a couple together. Got to watch out even for Tox's machine gun now.
Definitely. Well, and here comes Tox's LG.
Yeah, there
And
we
he
are.
pick up that.
And Sparty just going to be watching that item taken in front of him. Walks back into the room. That's going to be another death for Sparty. 9-2 now. And Tox, he is just walking this one all the way home. Sparty, good amount of damage, a little bit tickle from below. And Tox just running away. Preserve his life as long as humanly possible. Little rail shot around the corner. And Tox is, yeah, on the run. Essentially some kind of victory lap going on over here. And Sparty, well, I think last moves of desperation. He's going to enjoy here being in the grand finals of the Swedish Championships of Quake Live. Tox getting the last say here with that rail. GG's, well played. Tox is taking down the championships 4 maps to 0. He's just completely destroying the field here. In the tournament, man. I mean, what can you add to this, Bruno? It's just been destructive as hell.
It's the Toxinator. He's back and he's ready to dominate the scene.
Yeah, no, more than ever. And I hope this isn't going to be the last appearance from him. I'd like to see some more. I'd like to see some more Tox in the online tournaments. I'd like to see more Tox at the LAN tournaments, and of course all of the other individuals there. But you know, big GGs go to Tox. Fair play. I knew that he was going in strong. I did not realize it was just going to be, you know, people falling flat on their face in front of him. So, yeah, I mean, if we could, that would be cool. But we can take a quick break first and get hold of him. Okay. Alright guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a break. We're going to see if we can get a word with Tox. The stream's going to stay on for a little bit longer. Thanks to everyone who's actually been watching here at the venue. It's been awesome having you here. And hopefully you guys are going to be watching more Quake as well. Thanks to everyone at home. Hope you enjoyed the tournament that we have today. We are going to have more interviews, hopefully. We're going to try and get Tox on the line. And if there are other guys around, we'll try and have a word with them. But Bruno, any last closing thoughts here?
No, well played to everyone, to all the participants involved. Thanks for the organization of the tournament. And thanks for watching.
Yeah, man. Thanks for casting with me. It's been a pretty long road today, but we've made it through all the games, and now we're really on the home straight. So I am gonna just quick. Do you want to use them? Okay. The microphone's been confiscated from me. Okay, so guys, I will take us on a quick break, and actually I want to read chat a little bit.
You should never read chat.
Oh, and chat's exciting. I like chat. Chat's really friendly most of the time. Nah, they're a good bunch here on Zoot Live. I don't need to. This is like a drumstick to me now. Anyway, guys, we're going to go to a quick break and see what we can get here for the final bits of content of the day. Thanks once again, and I'll just put up the full bracket so you guys can see the results. VODs and stuff will be cut up soon in the future. If you've enjoyed the stream, man, do hit the follow button on Twitch. Appreciate any kind of support we get here. You've been notified via email or on your Twitch dashboard whenever we go live. We're live constantly. Do check out all the social media, Twitter and Facebook.com/ZootLive, Twitter and Facebook.com/TheAmazingInts. And you can catch all of the news and keep up to date with everything that goes on within the Quake community, if you like. And we are going to be stretching our resources into further games and stuff like that soon. So watch out for more news of what's going to be going on there. See you guys in just a bit.